Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sophie, this is Jackpot Comic Talks, and yes, I am in a slightly different location, in a different part of my house, doing a slightly different kind of video. Why? Every time I sit down to film, my cat decides to make noise. He's getting in a box, but there's stuff in the box we can't get in. Let's get into it. Okay, so my cat has officially stopped trying to get into the box, thank goodness. And I am just making this video to tell you guys about something new that I'm going to be doing here on this channel, and that is my sitting down and talking videos. I don't know if I will continue to keep them in this location, but I thought it might be fun to change up the filming area for these videos just so they're a little bit different, so you guys know when one is going to be just this talking video or if it's like me showing off comics and such. But I have a lot of videos that I want to do that are just talking about various subjects that aren't specifically comic themed or based. So I thought it might be fun to do a video series almost and just do those or these types of videos separate from my regular videos. I have, like I said, I have a few things that I want to talk about. I want to talk about, actually, I'll get into my ideas later. But basically, I want to keep my regular upload. Right now it's on Saturdays. That might change. I have this weekend job until April. Once April hits, that I won't have that job any longer. So I'll be able to film and such and edit and stuff on the weekends again. And I think my posting will be a lot more consistent once that happens. So about 3 more months-ish of really inconsistent posting, and then hopefully get back into it. I have been feeling more motivated to do it recently. I haven't been able to this week because I went to at least at the time of filming this, I went to a small comic show this last weekend with my family, and it was a pretty busy weekend. I did do that, and then immediately after, my allergies got really bad. So I was like, I could not film. Even now my voice feels very, like it's very nasally, and every once in a while I just like, my throat goes dry and I can't talk. So I had the motivation to film, but I didn't because I couldn't. Now I am getting towards the end of that. Like, I had like just such bad allergies for a few days because I wasn't sick. I didn't feel sick. It was just my nose was constantly running. It was terrible. But I am finally starting to get over that and been able to film a little bit. So yeah. Long story short, I've had motivation, but I haven't been able to actually film anything. Some things that I've got coming up, I have that video that I want to put out, the one where I'm going through the Comic-Con. Fingers crossed, my dad's going to be in that one actually, because, you know, I got him a comic that was an early birthday / Father's Day gift for him. And it's pretty cool, so I want him to show it off. And it's a very fun video. And then just some more, I got a bunch of comics from Whatnot that I want to show off, and just a few more regular video ideas. I finally got my copies of Jackpot that I desperately want to read and do a video on, because I've heard some people say it's like pretty good, and I've heard some people just completely trash it, but I know a lot of people didn't want Mary Jane to have powers, even though I'm thinking like, we've seen every other version of her. What does it hurt to have her have powers? Because I know a lot of people's arguments were, you know, she's fine without them, she doesn't need them, or what. I'm like, what's the harm in seeing her with powers? It's not like it's going to be the main thing from here on out. It's just like, if she had powers, what would it be like? And then we get to see it. And then the next comic that comes out, she's back to just, you know, a normal person. You know, it's like, what's the harm in seeing, you know, a new version of her? I don't know. Again, that's why I wanted to start this video series, because there's a lot of things that I just want to rant about. But I know that a lot of people watching my channel watch it to see what comics I'm getting, and I don't want to take that away. So I think I'm going to keep showing comics and showing off my collection and things I add to my collection while also doing these videos, just because I think they would be fun. So basically what these videos are going to consist of is me sitting here, probably with a mug of whatever drink I'm drinking, because I have so many mugs and I want to show them off. This one says time for a coffin break, and it's one of my favorites. But I'll be sitting here or a different location if I find somewhere else in the house that I want to go. Because this area does tend to be more busy because my family is always around. I'm actually home alone right now, so it's fine. But most of the time there's people in the living room or around or whatever. But anyway. So I just want to be sitting here and chatting with you guys. Like I said, I have a few ideas already. I want to do discussing modern comics, whether or not they're worth collecting, if they're not like a huge key issue. A video that I really want to do is the pros and cons of being a woman in comics. Not in comics, but like into comics. The pros and cons of being a woman that's into comics and comic collecting. There we go. Because there's just a lot of things that I think I want to talk about, and I think other people should know or should want to talk about. Different experiences I've had, different, you know, things that I think and feel and such, and I think it'll be a good discussion. I absolutely cannot wait to do that video. There's a chance, I'm not going to promise it or set it in stone, but there's a chance that'll be the first like episode of these chatting videos, aside from this one, which is just telling you that they're coming your way. And I really want to do that one. I eventually really want to interview my dad, because he used to have, I never saw it, but I've heard about it, but he used to have just this huge epic collection of comics. I swear, every time I show him something that I get, he's like, oh, I remember when I had 5 copies of that key issue. And I'm like, what the heck? And so he has such just a vast amount of comic knowledge. And like every time I'm like, oh, hey, you know this character? And he's like, oh yeah, I remember when they had that one specific plot line in this one specific book in 1994 and blah blah blah. And I'm like, how do you remember all of that? I barely remember what I ate for breakfast and my name. Like, how do you remember these specific things? It's completely impressive. And every time he, you know, talks about comics, I'm always just like, wow, I wish I knew that much. So I cannot wait to do that video. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna every time I sit down to do a video, he has to find a toy that he wants to play with. It's always the noisiest toy that he has in the moment. Oh my goodness. So I can't wait to do that interview with my dad. Just gonna ask him, you know, about his collection, about his favorite comics, favorite characters, favorite artists and writers, and memories associated with comics. And, you know, like he's met a few comic creators and artists and such. So I'm excited. I think you guys are going to enjoy that video. And normally he doesn't even like, you know, taking pictures and stuff. So it'll be exciting to actually like have a video with him. So anyway, that's just me geeking out. So I have a few video ideas. I am excited to start making them. And yeah, they're just going to be very chatty, but they're not going to replace the comic haul videos and showing off comics. So I think it's a good compromise to, you know, keep my YouTube channel and analytics up, because I know that the majority of my audience does look for those videos. And when I post something that's not a video like that, it normally doesn't do as well, which is fine. I don't mind that. I don't, you know, beat myself up about a video not performing as well as I thought it was going to, but at the same time, I don't want to only be posting stuff that no one is as excited to see. So, yeah. All of that being said, I think that's it. I don't know if this is going to have like a name or anything. I think I'm just going to, for right now, it's just my chatty videos, and I'll keep them numbered so you know which ones, like, and also I'll do the thumbnails differently so you guys will be able to see, like, the different, oh, okay, this is a chatting video and this is a haul, or, you know, oh, she's showing off comics and here she's just talking about stuff. So, there will be ways to differentiate the two. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video. I've said a lot of things. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing because I talked a lot. But yeah, I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited. Let me know if you like the format of this video. If you guys are excited to see what I have to come up with. Is there anything that you're wanting me to discuss? Maybe, you know, you're like, hey, I would really love to hear your thoughts on this or that or both of these things or whatever. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys want to hear me talk about. But that all being said, I think we've reached the end of the video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I recently hit 200 subscribers, so that's very exciting. On to 300. I think I can hit it in a decent amount of time. I'm pretty excited to see my channel just keep growing and growing. It's very, very exciting and very reassuring. And if you want to see more behind the scenes of the YouTube channel and just little things that I post and small updates, you can head on over to Instagram and find me at Jackpot Comic Talks. It's the exact same as my YouTube channel name. And that's all for the video. I will see you guys next time. As always, I hope you hit the jackpot with the next comics you get, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!